Right now, I'm feeling really peaceful and aligned. I am in an aligned state. It feels like there is no resistance. Like there is, for example, a a list of items that I might consider doing today, and looking down the list, I can literally pick any one, and I feel quite comfortable in going ahead and doing that particular task. So it feels like you can do anything. There is a realization that everything is connected, so it almost doesn't matter where you start, because it's all you're going to get around to all of it sooner or later. So just pick the most important or the most exciting thing that you feel like doing at that time. Take it as far as you can, and then if you find that there is resistance, or if there is some barrier for you to carry on, you just pick another item and then do that. One of the reasons why I am now able to be in this state more consistently is because I've actually been specifically focusing on getting into the state and understanding it, understanding what it feels like to not be in that state, understanding the fact that when a person is in a misaligned state and they don't feel like doing anything, they just feel like there's nothing I feel like doing at all, it's better actually not to do anything, because any decision or any action which is taken in a misaligned state will just perpetuate that same state, regardless of what the action actually is. On the other side of this coin, when we are in an aligned state, in a balanced and aligned state, then any action that we take will perpetuate that state. So it doesn't matter what we choose to do. It just feels right, we go ahead, we do it, and it works out perfectly. The key is to focus on the process, or to be aware of what your feelings are during the process of moving forward in a particular direction. If you're enjoying the process, then you will ultimately enjoy the destination. However, if there's a feeling that I just want to get to the end as quickly as I can because I want to move on and do something else, then you're not in an aligned state. Be aware of that. If you're not enjoying the process, then what you're doing right at that moment is something that will not create the best outcome. So it's better to stop doing that particular task and then look around and pick something else, something that you are more comfortable in doing, more aligned with, and more that you feel more pleasant about when you're actually involved in that particular action. For example, right now I'm sitting here and I am enjoying this. And so this is why I'm doing it. and I can literally just sit like this, and it feels like everything is right and how it should be. It doesn't mean I can't change it and make it even better, but it just feels like, yeah, this is good. I'm in a good place. I'm doing a good thing, and I'm enjoying the process of that. So yesterday, in focusing on this, I spent a couple of hours writing another letter, and I struggled a bit with the title of that letter. You know, it wasn't flowing. So I've done most of it, but clearly I wasn't in a completely aligned state. It was just getting there. I mean, I was exploring the concept, so focusing on that concept and exploring it was allowing me to actually experience it. But then I was thinking, well, what could I call this letter? Creating alignment, entering alignment, and then I decided, you know what? Let me just look at that list, because in doing that, in writing that letter, I've created a list of items of my options and items that I could do that day. And looking down the list, one of the options was go to the park and fly my drone in the park. And so it was sunny outside. It seemed like a pleasant day. So I packed up my drone and went out. And then on the way to the park, it came to me, the idea for the title of this letter. Stepping into alignment. In this letter, I focus on the fact that sometimes we just don't feel like doing anything. And we look around and look at all the options that are available to us, and none of them actually feel like something we want to do, and none of them appeal to us. And so during that state, it's better not to actually do any of those tasks, but to do something which is routine and that the body remembers how to do, so that the mind can have a little rest. Some of the options for that would be to tidy up and clean, sweep the floor, do the dishes, wash the clothes, have a shower. That's a really good one, because that involves the body almost completely, while allowing you to relax your mind. And also the fact that this motion here of guiding the hands through the scalp, whether or not you're in the water, whether you're not actually having a shower, this motion is really therapeutic. It takes a lot of tension out of the mind, out of the physical sort of out of the head physically, which allows mental relaxation as well. And obviously when you're in the shower and if you have soapy hands, and the fact that water also conducts electricity and energy much better than air, having that connection of fingertips into the scalp and guiding them is really, really good. It's able to really calm the mind and clear the mind as well. And so I've done some cleaning, and the fact that I was writing this letter also allowed me to unload some things from my mind and effectively clean my mind, or clear my mind of ideas and notes, mental notes that have just been hanging around in my mind. And I got to that state of alignment by the end of that day, by the end of yesterday. And still keeping the knowledge of this letter today and being aware of what I have, of the path, of the process that I went through in stepping into alignment, I'm now able to do this, be in alignment, stepping through alignment, stepping with alignment, stepping within alignment, or walking within the alignment once I've already stepped into it. Much easier. And so, I am in this state now. And I invite you to step into alignment as well.